to tell us about what the work you're doing here at the Global Sustainable Island Summit?
Hi, my name is Vanel. I work as a valuation officer for the Nevis Island Administration, and on my part-time I work as an inclusive designer for all those with accessibility issues in buildings around St. Kitts and Nevis. I also do building conservation in the area of stone and marble work.
Say that last bit again?
Building conservation in the area of stone and marble work.
Building conservation, how does that work and how does that apply to sustainability?
In the way that, so for Nevis, our town is full of stone buildings, and last year I went to Cuba to study conservation on stones and so forth. I'm actually working on a personal project where I can see if I can intertwine inclusivity and accessibility with stone buildings that we have, because it's really hard for those who are suffering with disabilities or the vulnerable to access towns. Buildings in Nevis to do personal business, especially where I work. It's really hard for those who are vulnerable to get even into the building. And I find that's a problem that we don't really take into here in St. Kitts and Nevis. We design, but we don't take into consideration those who have accessibility issues, those who are vulnerable to accessing the simplest things of stairs, elevators, ramps, and stuff like that.
And this broadens inclusivity with the entire population for everybody, diversity, equality, inclusion, so important within the SDGs themselves.
Yes. So actually, I went to school in the University of Brighton, England, and actually studied interior architecture where I specialized in accessibility and inclusive design. So with that, along with me having a disability with my eyes, that kind of intertwined with my love for architecture and urban design. And I actually had a grandfather who was in a wheelchair, and after he got into the wheelchair, he couldn't access when he was living in Nevis, so all of that intertwined to why I'm interested in that area right now.
Well done with your work you're doing, and I wish you the very best of it. Thanks.
Thank you.